Sometimes all that we need to know are interesting facts, and I have one with me today. That planet Jupiter takes 11 Earth years to complete its one revolution cycle. But why am I talking about Jupiter? Well, because TVS took 11 years to launch the new generation of Jupiter 110, which first made its debut 11 years ago. Well, with this analogy, let's kickstart the review of the new TVS Jupiter 110 and find out how good the scooter is. So, aesthetics, and in that department TVS has done a very wonderful job, I have to say. Over to the front, the apron is all new and it gets this wide LED DRL which actually looks phenomenal. Over to the front, you're getting a new headlamp cluster with a revised cowl that sports a dual tone appeal. Now over to the sides, you will see that the silhouette is all new as well. But why? Well, the answer is an all new chassis, about which we'll talk a little later. Coming down to the rear section, you can see that it now gets a new LED tail lamp, which is a very slim and slender looking unit, just like the front LED DRL, adding a sense of cohesion to the overall design. Now this design looks appealing and there are a total of 6 color options, 2 with matte finishes and 4 with gloss finishes. What are your opinion on the design? Let us know in the comments below. Now, other than the design, TVS has done some crucial changes to the Jupiter 110 to make it an all-new yet appealing offering. First of all, it gets an all-new chassis. What it does is you get a new floor-mounted fuel tank. But how do you fill it? Well, this is where the fuel lid is. And talking of the boot space, you're getting a huge boot space that can house 2 helmets. Now this is quite an interesting touch, I have to say. And the engine, TVS says it is a new gen unit. So what they have done is they have borrowed the 125's engine and have managed to rebore it to 113 cubic centimeters. Resultantly, the peak power output now stands at 8.2 HP, while the peak torque stands at 9.8 Newton meter. Now in comparison to the last gen Jupiter, it is a bump of 1 Newton meter to be precise, but only 0.4 Newton meter of it comes through the engine, while the remaining 0.6 Newton meters come through the iGo technology, which in simple word means a mild hybrid setup. But how has that differentiated the performance from the outgoing model? Well, let's quickly go on a spin and find that out. Now with all these changes, Jupiter's riding quality has certainly evolved. Now there are a few directions that I want to point out. First thing, that it has become more manageable at walking speeds. And the reason for that is the mass centralization, since the center of gravity has now shifted lower for the Jupiter 110 thanks to that new footboard mounted fuel tank. Along with that, you're getting larger tires, and TVS says that the tire compound is now more grippier, so you can go faster around corners and zipping through traffic is not that tough. Talking of brakes, with the 220mm pedal rotor, the overall progression has certainly improved. The scooter comes to a full stop much faster and with more confidence. The new gen engine feels superior in terms of refinement with no noticeable vibrations. The mild hybrid setup gives a small bump in my opinion. Also, masses will not be able to register the change in terms of performance, but the feature will be welcomed warmly, accounting the small bump it brings to efficiency. The Jupiter also comes with voice commands and automatic start-stop system, elevating the overall experience. Talking of suspension, it felt pliant, but I cannot comment much on it since the ride was on a short and well-paved tarmac. Braking action is progressive and the scooter comes to a full stop with confidence. It also gets emergency braking light, which I feel should continue to flash for few more seconds after you have come to a full stop. In summation, the new Jupiter 110 looks like a very potent offering to me with the short time that I had with it. Now why am I sitting on this floorboard? Because TVS claims that you can fit an LPG cylinder on this floorboard quite easily, although it looks like a tight squeeze to me. Now coming to the question, should you consider buying the Jupiter 110 over its key rivals, I mean the Hero Zoom or the Honda Activa? Well, the answer is yes. If you're looking a scooter that is more modern and comes with more sensible features that will help you in your everyday riding style, well, you should certainly consider this one. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, do that right away, and don't forget to press on the bell icon. That will keep you notified for all our future uploads. And if you like this video, press on that thumbs up button and share the video with your friends who are out there searching for a 110cc scooter and are interested in the new Jupiter. For now, I'm your host Mohit Bardwaj. We'll take a leave. Take care.